matchup tonight. We could very well end up facing these guys in the postseason. So it's important to learn what we can and show them we're not about to back down. If we get it done here, it'll give us that much more confidence if we see them again. The stakes are raising every day at this point, so I better man up.
Live from Orlando, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Magic at Amway Center. This game marks the end of a road trip for Chicago. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home. And with the top record in the East, well, there's no doubt that this is a top-caliber team.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way, but they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, but they're doing everything right at both ends of the floor.
Also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Brooks in for Rose. So for Chicago right now, Butler and Snell are the wingmen. Mirotic is out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Brooks in at the point guard position. In the corner, Snell with it. There's the three. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Snell's got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Payton kicks to Hardaway. There's the triple. And that one's good.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Mirotic sets the screen for Brooks. Shoots off the screen. Tries again. And the play by Mirotic as he finishes it off for 2. Mirotic has got his first bucket in this one. Hardaway dishes to Payton. Back to Hardaway. Screen by Smith. From past the arc. And another three from Hardaway. Hardaway has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Orlando. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Heat.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
6 on the shot clock. Payton kicks to Hardaway. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Gibson with the screen on Payton. Brooks the pass to Mirotic. And the Bulls get it back. The kick outside to Butler. Brooks outside. Again the miss by Brooks.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start. I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Lets it go with the three. Again, the miss by Brooks. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Magic. They lead by a bucket. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history. Pau talked about the joy of sharing the NBA stage with his brother Mark. Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals and
big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
So for Chicago right now, at the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is out there with Brooks, and it's Mirotic in at the small forward position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He finished 21 points and was just efficient on the offensive end, picking his spots on when to keep the ball moving or try his own luck. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Brooks outside. No good with the triple.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
The dish now to Gasol. No good. The Magic go the other way with it. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Really such a security blanket, Greg, when you can count on that second unit to step in and provide key minutes, especially when the game is in doubt.
And for Tobias Harris, a resurgence of sorts last season, Clark, especially from behind the arc, where he shot a career-high 36%.
You know, he'd only hit 25% from 3 the year before, Kevin, so yeah, a monster improvement in accuracy from long range.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively, they desperately need a basket.
Gasol. And, yep, couple bounces, and it falls.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a...
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the Magic. Watson comes in for Hardaway. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Magic lead by 12. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, guys, with Nick here, what was the difference in how this team played as the first half progressed?
We toughened up a little bit. They were getting a lot of easy points, a lot of points around the paint, around the basket, and we just started playing more aggressive, playing hard on defensive end, and that got us going offensively too. So we just got to keep doing that, play hard, and should be fine.
Well done, Nick. We appreciate it. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
Okay, eyes up front, guys. Our fans are really liking what we've done so far, and so am I. Let's go through some things. We were able to throw off their offensive rhythm with good ball pressure and heads up deep. Let's keep picking their pockets and jumping in those passing lanes. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. We're the ones in charge of this game, and that's not going to change in the second half if we stick to the plan. Now let's polish this off in style.